No. Like, get off me. You want me to sit down? You got another girl pregnant. We're dating, we're in a relationship, and you got another girl pregnant. You want me to sit down and listen to what you have to say?
Talk about it, man.
What is there to talk about? What is there to talk about?
We could be friends. You could be my side chick.
Da! Da! Okay? Da! You stupid fuck!
Why did you?
Mental health check. I checked. I'm fucked.
Wow! And you call yourself a chef? Are you kidding? Wow! That's the second batch you burned. You burned both of the batches. Wow! Get out the kitchen.
Who should pay on a first date?
Person who asked. Sorry.
I agree. That's a good response. I wouldn't have.
I agree with her, but the thing is, I'm not gonna like ask you on a date. So, you know, so
The whole whoever asks thing ignores the fact that in 99% of instances, men ask. Your answer to that question may as well be men should pay. If your answer is whoever asks, you might as well just say men, because men are overwhelmingly the ones that are going to initiate.
How many people would you say that you in a week before?
In a week, like maybe 30.
30 girls?
No, but I was up.
Oh.
So like.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me personally though, like without, like take out the. Probably like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
But damn, 30? That's.
Girl, I was getting to the bag, to be real. Like, I was homeless, I needed somewhere to stay, and I needed to get that money. So,
Damn, okay.
after like, cause once I was against my own will. But then, once I realized how much money it was bringing in, I was like, man, well, I guess let me start my own and put myself on them websites, was in there like swimwear.
Like, especially the flowers and the gifts, of course, a lot of women appreciate that. For myself, I love flowers. Gifts, I don't really care too much about, but I'm a sucker for flowers.
You go on the first date with a guy, he
Yeah.
shows up with flowers.
That's too much.
Yeah, way
Who said
too
that?
much.
Depends.
Like, if he shows up with flowers, I'm wondering, like, okay, is he trying to make up for something that he feels like he lacks?
See?
If
There
I'm
you
still on
go.
a first date with a guy and he's pulling up with flowers, I think he's trying too hard.
If
Exactly, but that's why all this like romantic, like it's no longer appreciated en masse. As a guy,
On the
it's
first
like
date,
50-50. Either the girl appreciates it, or honestly, more likely than
Yeah,
not,
see,
she's
I'm
gonna be
a
like,
business.
it's
As Kevin Samuels used to say, you can't make this shit up. That's why I say stop trying to romance modern women. Firstly, they don't deserve it. But secondly, it does the opposite effect of what you think it does. You think she's wooed, yet it has convinced her you're a simp. The only times flowers work off the bat is if it's a Chad or Tyrone. Then she's validated, and then it's romantic. These are the same females that will eventually complain about why there isn't chivalry left or why no one wants to date anymore. Because as Dave Chappelle famously said, women killed chivalry. So if you're trying to turn an HOE into a housewife or date these broads after seeing this video, you need your IQ checked.
The perfect man does exist, and we're gonna build him. Okay, let's see. Would I rather have a hardworking man or a confident man? Ugh! What? How am I gonna pick? Okay, guess hardworking. Crazy or affectionate? Affectionate. Crazy is too much. I'm crazy. You can't be crazy too. Persistent or cheerful? Persistent. Cheerful or cute? You gotta be cute. Responsible or... Ugh. Listen, creativity is really important, so I'm gonna say artistic. Relaxed or passionate? Passionate. Enthusiastic or admirable? Persuasive or loving? Affectionate or hardworking? Hardworking. Persistent or cute? Persistent. Cute, bare minimum. Artistic or passionate? I feel like if you're artistic, you can be passionate about your art, so I'm gonna say artistic. Enthusiastic or loving? Loving. Persistent or hardworking? Those are kind of similar, so I'm gonna just say hardworking. Artistic or loving? What's the point of being artistic if you don't even love me? Like, are you even the what? Hardworking or loving? Like, without love, there's no relationship, so I guess this is giving bare minimum, but Hopefully he has all the traits that I picked. Don't know where he's at though, so if y'all find him, let me know.
For those who don't know, hardworking is code for 6 figures. This isn't the old days where women would be happy with a man truly working hard an average salary job. And notice that she was valuing hardworking equally to confidence. She picked the hardworking trait by accident. And what does confidence mean? Class? A player? A ladies' man? I'm willing to bet Ray Ray and Pookie, who may or may not be homeless, would catch her attention quicker than Carl the accountant, because hardworking Carl has no game. He's lame in her eyes. And she even doubled down on the Chad and Tyrone traits by picking passionate over responsible. So of course she chose looks over cheerful, which means he can be good looking and toxic. She doesn't care as long as he's over 6 feet. She even states that's bare minimum to date her. This is why she's single, y'all. She's a Tyrone leftover. Let's read some of the comments. Top comment says, "She lost me in persistent." Huh? Aren't these females always complaining about guys not putting real effort in relationships? I guess it's only the top 10% men that they want a real commitment from. The rest of the men, it's looked as desperate or a creep. A female responds, "Artistic over responsible, sad face." Artistic means entertainer. She'd rather be with a struggle rapper who will never make it, but sell her that dream, than someone building the wealth the hard way. She wants the vacation lifestyle because she thinks she deserves to be a Beyonce. Another comment. "Loving over hardworking is crazy." She wants the loyal alpha, the mythical relationship that doesn't exist for these 304s.
So as I was leaving the gym, I seen the town's pastor. We're in a small town. Everyone knows who he is. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. Gotta tell everybody on TikTok, I'm sorry. But he was sitting outside the gym on the bench. He was watching something on his phone. And it was some kind of podcast. And I was like, wait, I know that girl's voice because her voice is so sexy. It was like, I know this podcast. Like, who is it? It was the Fan Bus podcast. And if you don't know what the Fan Bus podcast is, just look it up. Okay, just look it up and see for yourself. The pastor was watching the Fan Bus podcast. Huh? Sorry, dude, but I have to rat on you.
For those who don't know what a fan bus is, it's a bus that interviews SEX performers, like females on OnlyFans and other adult-type rated hobbies. And that's another reason why we have a 304 problem, because these churches have been co-opted by the gynocentric dictatorship. No more are bedwenches like single moms banned from church. That's actually the majority of the congregation now. These priests get a cut from the child support and alimony. Many of them also use their status and position to smash these single moms. So it ain't no surprise a preacher would be committing blasphemy by watching that type of content. But then again, this bedwench could be lying for likes and shares. I shall resist the temptations of the flesh. To be fair, females today normally dress like streetwalkers 40 years ago. So it's hard to stay focused when thoughts by default are trying to thirst trap men in every aspect of their life. Somebody buy that pastor some headphones. Exactly. That's just hard to believe someone of that status, especially in a small town, would be watching that type of content loudly enough so strangers nearby can hear it. This female will probably say anything for attention because this is why.
I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, that nursing home really fucking fired me. Because those bitches were watching my adult entertainment on the clock while I was actually in a patient's room doing my job. But you know what? Karma comes fucking back around. In a word to my motherfucking favor. Although I got fired because of it, I got a settlement and my job back. Meanwhile, those bitches who were watching my shit on the clock while their lights were on from patients, they all lost their jobs and their license. And on top of that, ever since I was on the news for it and articles and all over fucking everywhere because of it, ever since then, I've been making a nurse's salary in a week and a half or less. And it has been a year since I got fired. So think about that. I have made that consistently, each week, a nurse's salary. And I really hope you bitches are sick about it. I really do.
She's an OF performer, and as you saw her making the news was the Batman signal to all the simps to help this Decepticon to level up. It supercharged her, and now she doesn't need a job because, as she stated, she's making a nurse's salary, which I think is like $70,000 a year, but every week. That's over $3 million per year if you multiply that number by 52. Because there's 52 weeks in a year, and she's got a settlement on top of that. The funniest part of the story is that these Decepticons, her co-workers, destroyed themselves, because modern women hate each other. They're always in competition. This is the best thing about MGTOW, is that these Decepticons have no one else to destroy but each other. And unfortunately, they supercharged a professional bedwench with clout. Just look at the comments. It's 99% simps gassing her up. Stay strong and safe, God bless. They were just jealous, baby. You're fabulous. Keep living your life. And what looks like a new father, you're so damn beautiful. Wouldn't be surprised if he was in a relationship or even married. And it's endless comments from simps. They're like bots, bro. I think I might hate simps maybe more than modern women, because half the shit they get away with is because of simps validating them. Is it that hard not to like a Thoughts video or not comment on it? At least be discreet about watching her videos or viewing her photos. You don't even have to follow her. That's what the bookmark feature on apps is for. And this is what she looks like.
If you're a real man who doesn't care about stretch marks on a woman, then like this video. I'm trying to see how many men really care about stretch marks. Considering I got turned down by somebody because I have stretch marks in my belly.
I guarantee you that man that turned her down is a 1% man, like a pro athlete who smashes only 9s and 10s. She can have all the simps in the world who are literally making her a millionaire, because without them, she's nothing. But that's not going to give her the ultimate validation. And notice these broads will shame your manhood for having standards. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason why that man rejected her. She's an e-hooker, a streetwalker, a glory hole, has tats all over her body. I'm pretty sure he thought about the consequences of getting her pregnant if the condom slipped. This female is for fun only, and not qualified to be a mother. She'd bring shame to that man if he committed to her. So the man was a real man because he was able to control his dick and MGTOW'd. You can't get trapped if you don't play the game. And speaking about simps,
I bet your dad hates you because you do OnlyFans. I bet your dad's proud. Actually, he is proud because look what he gave me tonight. We literally make jokes at what I do, okay? He hates me.
her father is the biggest one of them all. I would not be surprised if he was a stepfather or even subscribed to her page. You cannot make this shit up.
Look guys, this is the result of me scrubbing my lips the other day. I've come out in cold sores. Wanna blurry?
That's disgusting. And you know, since she's a modern woman, she may have gotten genital herpes on her lips. This is why you shouldn't be kissing these broads off the bat until you get an STD test an hour before you pucker up, because a couple days might make it outdated. And as you saw, this just proves females in the West live life on super easy mode. She was able to find a simp to accept her STD and all. A feminist is confused about it all. So I'm a bit lost and I apologize, but I just want to clarify. This is from a lip gloss you put on? Sue the company. No, you bird brain. The lip gloss hid the fact that she has herpes. This is why makeup is fake up. It helps females catfish.
I am 52 years old today. This is 52. I turned off the filters. I'm outside. I am on my patio in the sun, but there are no filters. This is 52. All of it imperfections. Got a little bit more of the lines, the wrinkles. Skin is not perfect. A little more wrinkles around the neck, right? This is 52. 52 in the dating scene is hard. It is hard. We're constantly taking a look around and looking at the younger girls. Being 52 out there in the dating scene it's scary, it's messy, it's complicated, all of those things, but I don't really think it's probably that much different than what the younger people are going through. 47 years old, after 25 years married, I found myself divorced. You guys, I thought it was over. I remember sitting on my floor just crying, saying, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too old to do this again. I'm too old now to fall in love and find the love of my life, because how much time are we going to have left, right? Now, some of you are going to say 47 is so young, but to me, it felt like life was over. And to be honest with you, even into my 50s, I bought my own house. My kids went off to college when I was 50. And then one day I happened to be looking across the bar and saw a guy, and I asked my friends, who is that? And they said, we don't know, but we'll find out. Right now I can tell you that for the first time in my life, since my divorce, I feel alive again. And it has really made me realize that I'm 52 now, and I feel great. I'm out having fun. I'm dancing, I'm dating, I'm singing, I'm playing, I'm traveling. I'm doing all those things, and I have freedom to do it. Well, I've been honest about the dating journey up until now, so why change? So the guy I've been dating for 8 months just came over and broke up with me. Honestly, I'm gonna say that I knew it was coming. I mean, we've had some ons and offs and aren't really compatible in the long run, but that doesn't mean it hurts any less. After 8 months, that's a long time. The hardest thing for me is that he just committed like 3 weeks ago and told me that he considers me his girlfriend and has told everybody else. And so what did I do? I put him right back on Facebook and paraded him in front of everybody. Like, here's my guy. I had the time of my life this year. And when I met him in March, I came back to life. I got my confidence back. I played, I laughed. I camped, I ate sushi. I did things I've never done before. I ran barefoot through the sprinklers and into the cold waters camping and peed behind a tree. All the things I swore I'd never do. I don't have any regrets at all.
So this double post-wall divorcee finally gets a commitment after 8 months of dating, and she screws it up in 3 weeks. As I keep on saying, you can't make this shit up. And it sounded like this man was someone she respected because she paraded him around on Facebook, showed the world that she was taken. And even more so, she admitted to being much happier than being single, felt like she lived life again. Why? Because she was validated by a man she respected, which proves once again that women cannot love themselves or find true happiness unless if they're loved by a man they desire. And this man is respectable or has options because even after 8 months of dating, of investing his time with her, and finally committing to her, he cuts his losses after 3 weeks and moved on. This is why you need to make females earn your commitment, not in a month, but almost a year process. She needs to value it and invest into you. Otherwise, you'd be a placeholder or a stepping stone to the next swinging dick. I wouldn't recommend investing in a relationship with a modern woman because the passport bro option is much better. But despite foreign women from traditional countries being far superior than females, the same concept applies. Make them earn your relationship benefits. You should have stayed married. The spite is hard. Exactly. And she got a second shot at commitment. Most women her age will never get that. Another comment says, 23 is better than 52. These post walls are competing against a fresh crop of 18-year-olds every year. Would you rather eat rotten fruit from the ground or pick a fresh one off of the vine? I don't have any regrets at all. And the lie detector determined that was a lie. Precisely. She doesn't have regrets, yet she cried and got emotional about it. It was massive cope. If a female cries about a relationship that she had, she's not over it because the opposite of love is not hate, but indifference. If she really didn't care, she'd have a straight face. But she played stupid games with her marriage and this last relationship, and she's going to find out what MGTOW is really about. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.